All right, good family. We are here, DFW Shed Sessions. We're back in this piece. We got my good brother, J Ell Groove.
His eye.
And we got the beautiful Professor Mel Will.
Hey.
And it is myself, Lou Paul Beats, by the way, of Lucius White. And we got a guest in the building.
Yes, we do.
We got the Unk. We got the OG in the building,
OG.
man.
Yes,
we gotta school these young people, man.
We got to all these young Thundercats and whippersnappers.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a good night. We got the good brother Louis Fluellen.
Y'all make some noise for him one time. Unk, how you doing, sir?
Great, as usual.
It's good to see you, man. You look good.
Yes, sir.
How about you guys yourselves?
Oh,
Man,
I'm doing all right.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody ever asked us how we doing. I feel
man.
special.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm speechless.
That was different.
How do you? Yeah, that's
You know what?
good.
I think I'm all right. But no, it's good. It's definitely good to see you. Definitely good to see you up and running. A little bit about Mr. Louis Fluellen. Been playing with him for a while. We play at a couple spots around Dallas and stuff like that. This young man has become family to me. And I really appreciate the wisdom and the love that he gives me and stuff like that. He always got good stories, so it's definitely an honor to have you here today.
Yes, sir.
Real
Yeah,
talk.
he put me on the gig too.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about that later.
And he's on the gig too. Yeah.
We gotta talk about that later.
Yeah. So let's start from we're gonna start from the top. See how this whole thing started with you in this music business. See how did it all start at the beginning?
Well, I became very interested in music through marching band.
Okay.
My dad was a musician who actually drummed for the Coasters.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And so that's how I got into it. And I've been there ever since. I tried the corporate world for a while, but I wasn't happy. So I went back to playing, and that's where I've been since then.
Okay. So are you originally from Dallas or?
No, I'm originally out of East Texas,
Oh, okay.
out of Tyler.
Oh, okay. Nice.
You from the country? You from the country?
It was a lot smaller back then.
Yeah.
Population 1,000, maybe less than that.
Right now, I think it's just over 100,000,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
Okay.
When I left, it had to be maybe 86, 85, something like that. So it has grown.
Okay.
considerably. In fact, they're calling it the Little Dallas.
Is that right?
Okay.
Is that right? Okay, cool. So was keyboard your first instrument that you started playing?
No,
or?
first was all brass.
Really?
And percussion.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And I did that through high school into college. And it was when I decided to become a music major, they said, you need to learn how to play multiple instruments, such as violin, all of the string instruments, and piano. So that's how that came into be.
Okay.
And so that was my first year, and it was the first semester. It was like, man, am I ever going to do this? How do you go from reading a single line to multiple lines at the same time?
Yeah. Piano, man. That's when I see some of these piano players, especially like sight reading.
Oh gosh, yes.
And I like, y'all do all that sight reading. My sight reading is trash. But man, that's I just stick with, hey man, just play the record real quick and I'll catch it that way.
Learn by ear. Okay. So they forced you to learn pretty much, some more instruments. Did you ever? So once you learn piano, did you ever say, "Yeah, I want to go back to"? One of my brass instruments. I want to go back to, one of the other ones.
No, you kept everything going.
Okay.
You just put it into the circle.
So what made you stick with, because do you still play the other instruments or?
Well, I gave up for certain reasons. Drums, hardware.
Okay.
I didn't want to deal with that.
Oh boy.
Trust me.
Woo.
Trust me.
But,
That hardware, I don't know how y'all do it, bro.
Man, listen, it's tough.
But it was a medical reason why I had to quit playing brass instruments. So I was on the road when it started again. I came back, immediately sold all of my horns and went strictly with piano. And that's where I've been since 78.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite genre you like to play?
I used to. And I used to enjoy playing drums. But like I said, you guys have a lot to move around.
Genre.
Like style of music?
Oh, my particular genre. Well, I don't care what it is. as long as it's not grunge, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. You know, it's funny when people ask me if I was a favorite key or a favorite song or a favorite genre. I'm at a place now, like whatever, if it feels good, as long as it feels good. That's the place I'm at now, as far as whatever I'm playing, because there's so much music and songs and all of that, and whatever the vibe is. He don't like the word.
Yeah,
whatever the feel is, man. That's as long as it feel good, man. That's where I'm at with it.
You have to be that way if you want to survive.
Yeah,
in
for
this
sure.
business.
Yeah.
You have to expose yourself to everything and not stick with one genre.
Oh yeah.
Because can you believe it? From '85 through 2007, I played strictly country.
Really?
That's how I toured, just strictly country.
Okay, so let's stay there for a second. Strictly country. So you being an older gentleman, you know, we know how people can be. You being in some of these country bands, what was your experience like? You know, like were you accepted? Were people side eyeing you? Like what was some of those experiences like coming up in the country scene? You know, playing behind some of these not so friendly people.
The majority of the times, there was no problem. As you know, there's always that one apple, that bad apple.
Yeah. So, I'm not trying to cut you out, but what time frame? Like, was it the 70s, 80s, or?
Country was between '85 and 2007.
Okay.
And it was pretty much in the beginning for a lot of blacks to actually get into country. Mostly you would find drummers and bass players who happened to be black playing country. So when I came along, a lot of people didn't believe it.
Yeah.
You're playing piano?
Yeah.
And they'd look at me like, well, if you can't play Floyd Kramer, you don't know country. So I started playing it. They go, well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he does know country then.
Yeah, I guess you got your card.
Exactly.
So was this more you getting in the country scene? Was that more survival just to have gigs, or was it something you really wanted to do?
I'll be honest, I miss country, but at the same time, like I said, I tried to keep everything moving. Stay long enough to get acquainted and continue that growth in that area, but move to the next one. And so that way you don't stagnate into anything, which is a big problem in our industry. If you get stagnated, you close the doors on yourself for a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
For playing country for that long, did getting back into other genres was it a struggle at times? Like, was it times where you would do another gig and you find yourself sounding your feel was too country, or you didn't have that problem?
I was blessed that I never had to experience that because I kept my ears open.
Okay.
And you played for the situation.
Yeah.
You don't just, well, I play country, it's easy, I don't have to worry about it. And without concentrating on what you're doing, you can easily lapse back into that sound. So you just really have to stay on your game.
Yeah.
People say that's a hard way to do it. It's, no, it's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: Are you a gearhead? And what I mean by that is, are you that person that has to have the most gear or the newest gear or anything like that?
In the beginning, I used to be, but then I soon saw the difference, the error of my ways, and that is, it's not the gear that makes the musician.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to do it from here, or else it's not going to work.
Oh boy,
That's good.
you said a lot in that answer.
That's good. Let's unpack that real quick, because I think a lot of younger musicians feel like they always have to have the newest, and it's fine to have to update your arsenal. It's cool to do that, and in some situations you should do that, especially with moving with the times. But at the same time, I was the same way. When I first started playing, I had like 8 snares, 5 drum kits, all these cymbals and stuff like that, and it was like, man, how many kits can you play at one time, bro?
Exactly.
I'm just say this: some of these people do not sound like the instrument they play.
Man, listen, Listen,
Oh gosh, yeah.
listen. And I found out by working at Guitar Center. So
And
when I was working at Guitar Center, you could tell who can play and who couldn't, because working at GC, you'll have that person, they'll come grab that $3,000 guitar or whatever, and they feel like they just got a shed on it all day, and then you had that dude that just walk in, doo-loo-loo. Yeah, I'm by that. Cool. I bet he could play. You know what I'm saying? But then there was a situation where I asked this bass player, I was like, yo, so can you play? You good? And he was like, well, I got a $3,000 bass. I said, okay, that's beautiful, but can you play?
Exactly.
Can you play? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, the amount of equipment or the cost of your equipment does not equate to how good you are. Now, I'm sorry. I've seen videos on YouTube with a dude put a pickup on a shovel.
Yes.
And he had one string and just going at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, it's not. It has absolutely nothing to do with how much like you said, it's the swordsman, not the sword.
Yes. Yes. You don't know how many times I've run across, especially young musicians, who think they have to have a Nord stage 4. They have to have the Korg Cronus. When these days, all you need is basically a good controller, buy the VST, and have what you want without having to spend all of that extra money.
Yep.
And it's so interchangeable these days that being a gearhead, that's strictly for you individually, not for the business anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or to try to impress people.
Yes.
Yeah, like the company I play with. So now they have they have a keyboard that they issue for cocktail hours or for when the band is traveling, and the keyboard that they have issued is
garbage.
It's basically like a Casio. I feel like we're gonna find I guess doing it for business reasons, but it's like we're gonna find the cheapest keyboard situation and
test your metal.
And so I like, okay, well, you get what you get, but like you said, it's not, it's the person.
I have a question.
What's up?
So you got two keyboard players here, right? So Jay, I remember back then he would spend midnights, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. He'll be at the church cleaning his cymbals. He'll have them. I have this photo of his cymbals just lined up, taking up the entire front of the church. He only played like maybe 1 or 2 a Sunday, but he had all the cymbals lined up. And we would be there till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I actually had to ask permission to be out that late to watch this dude clean his cymbals, even the ones he wasn't using. My question is, and I guess I could ask you this, Unc, because you've been in the game longer than these two whippersnappers. Do you ever clean your gear? And if you do, how often do you clean your keyboard? Because
general maintenance.
Yeah, or general, because I don't think I've ever seen someone like actually clean a keyboard or whatever, kind of disinfect the keyboard, or I don't know how you guys keep your instruments up. So what is your normal maintenance?
The main thing is when you're finished for the evening, you're anxious to get home. So when you get home, if you do anything, you've got to do it immediately before you call it a night or the first thing in the morning. There's always dust. There's always dirt from the environment that you have to get out, or else it's going to get down under the keys or messes with your contacts. And so it's a must. I try at least once to twice a year to just put everything into the shop, have them look through everything, make sure it's okay. It's like anything, doing his cymbals. When I used to play, what was that? Brasses or something like that. I used to use that to polish my cymbals back in the day.
Brasso,
So it's a must. It's a necessity. It's just like upkeep of your car. You have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I've always wondered.
I don't it's funny that she brought that up because I don't do that now. I haven't cleaned my cymbals like polish, shine them. I haven't done that in years, and I don't know. I guess for some reason to me it just feels like it adds some type of character to the cymbal. Like
cleaning it?
No, the wear.
It affects the sound.
It adds some type of
dirty cymbals sound better.
Yeah, it adds some type of character to the sound, to all that stuff. So I haven't really cleaned myself. But but I'm also not in a situation where I'm like touring and playing on those type stages. So I think that's more important for the look and the aesthetic, as opposed to just the overall sound. So I think that's why, but man, back when I first started, I might still have that picture somewhere that she talking about. When I first started, I had all the cymbals lined up, just hand polishing one by one.
He only be like 2 or something.
Boy, shining.
Yeah. I used to be that guy.
Blinging.
I definitely used to be that guy.
Yeah, I've never cleaned the keyboard.
Not even as an emergency on the road.
I always get it.
I ain't never.
Wait, so during COVID, were you guys gigging during COVID? Y'all didn't disinfect y'all stuff?
I didn't much. I did a little bit, but when we got COVID, because we all got COVID at my church, and after that, they shut everything down. So I really wasn't too much. I wasn't doing too much playing.
No healing power in that church whatsoever. Boy,
man.
Okay.
Boy,
and we followed the rules, and we followed all the rules too. Everybody wore their masks and did the 6 feet, and we all got it.
I'm gonna pivot for a second.
Sure.
I'm gonna do a hard pivot because I like to do that on this show. You are married. You are married to one of my favorite people on the world. Shout out Auntie Nell. How you doing? I hope you all right. Tell that dog to shut up. I know he ain't talking about. No, I'm joking. You're in a situation, and if your mommy asks, how long have you been married?
34 years.
34 years. That's beautiful. I like to ask guests this question, and I know you'll have a lot of wisdom about this. So you have Louis Fluellen, the husband. You have they call you Rev. You have Reverend Louis Fluellen, the musician, the artist, and then you have Louis Fluellen, the man, just you by yourself. How do you balance being a husband, a musician, a full-time musician, and just yourself? How do you balance that?
Wow. It seems the only way that I've been able to survive is to listen to my wife, because she keeps me grounded. If you allow yourself, you're not careful, your head will just expand from all the accolades you get all the time. And as you well aware, my wife will tell you the truth in a heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She'll either tell you, hey, you're wonderful, or you suck.
Right.
Oh, straight up.
Right.
Straight to it. Yeah.
And she's been, I'd say if I had to have any secret, I'd have to say that's her. Because at the end of the gig, where am I going? I'm going home.
Yeah.
And so we've always told each other the truth about everything. And even when it's not so good, you'd feel like I don't need to talk about it. You better talk about it. Get it in the open, find out what's going on, and work it out. It's just like I was telling her about the gig this last Saturday night. I ran across someone who seriously had a really bad case of Tourette's. And he decided to stand right beside me all evening. And it just finally got to the point I just had to let the management know, be nice with the guy, but you need to move him away. And I just let it go. And see, it's things like that make you smile. It'll bring you back into reality real quick. And just keeping your eyes open, and I think that's the only way you can actually do anything is staying real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being honest with your spouse, honest with yourself, stuff like that. And I'm assuming it makes it easier when you have somebody that understands what you do.
Oh yes, and if she's willing to listen, if you're willing to listen is part of it, but you have to pick your battles.
Mm-hmm.
You may not agree with what she said, but go with it. Okay. Listen to what she has to say. Try it out. Don't just go no. And that goes both ways.
Right.
Oh, you preaching.
And so it's I don't know.
You better not say no to her.
No, Auntie Nell, no. It's because I love her because she has a subtle way of how she do it. She'll be like, okay.
And that's enough.
She just said a mouthful.
That takes her knees out right there.
She just said a mouthful. I love y'all too, man. And I see that she's so supportive.
Yes.
She's if she can be at a gig, she's going to be at a gig. Was it always like that? Was it always, she was always on your arm, or she was always coming to your gigs and stuff like that?
In the beginning. But after a while, whether it was touring or locally, how many times do I want to hear that song?
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that. When how did y'all meet? How did y'all meet when y'all first
Was it Tinder?
Nell, don't get mad at me.
Was it at a gig?
It was at a gig.
Okay.
I just happened to be on stage, and I just happened to notice her, and I thought, wow, who's that? And I said, oh, I've got an in. She's sitting with a girl I went to high school with. So let me run over there and speak and introduce myself. I got over there, and I just, this angel, I've got to go introduce myself. Little did I know, she was in that stage, she hated all men.
Okay.
She called me everything except a child of God.
Oh, man, my goodness.
But after that, it's been just, as in a relationship, it's a job, it's work, but we've made it last.
Absolutely.
We've never done anything to undercut the other one. So that's what keeps us going.
Okay,
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool to hear. 34 years.
34.
34 years, man. That's a beautiful thing.
I won't be like this guy said the other day. He said, he said, I was been married for 10 years. And the wife asked, how long have you been happy? He said, 1 year. He said, why was that? How long has my mother been living with us? Sorry, I got off track.
No, you good.
That's hilarious.
You good, man. But that's beautiful though, and I think especially if you're gonna make a decision to have a partner and be in this industry, I think those type conversations are very well needed.
Yeah, they have to understand that your being is music. You were with music before you were with them. That's going to be here. So we have to find a way to make it work. As I told her, was that I need to let you know she is a demanding mistress in music. She requires practice. She requires attendance. There may be some times you think I'm ignoring you. That's not the case. I have to put in the work. But we'll reap the benefits of it. So at first she didn't understand, but she finally saw where I was coming from, and ever since then we've been in each other's corner. So
That's good. That's dope. That's dope. Y'all are definitely two beautiful people, man. And I like to see you doing what you've been doing as long as you've been doing it, and having that solid partner or that solid foundation to come home to. That's amazing. That's definitely amazing.
Yeah. So I got a good question. This is probably gonna be a loaded one. So because I know you've been in this music thing for a good minute. So my question to you is, like, compared to then and now, like, what do you like, or probably the like and dislike about like where things has evolved or moved to within music, whether it's been the business side or the sound of music or the equipment sound, because a lot has changed. I remember we went from you bring your amp to you got monitors, and now we got inner ears, and we got talk back. So it's a lot has changed quite a bit over the years.
Quite a bit. When I first began touring, there were only monophonic boards, one sound at a time. You couldn't even save your patch. At the gig, you had to, if you didn't have a sound tech to do it for you, you had to do all your settings before the set. So that meant that I never toured under 6 or 7 boards at one time.
6 or 7. Geez.
Now,
Man, that was that 90s era. Man.
no, 70s.
70s?
Yes.
Oh, man. I know 90s. I used to see that a lot in the 90s, too. So.
Oh, yeah. And so it just got to the
That
point
was
now,
you was that
one
guy.
board.
You was that guy that had the stacks,
Yes.
had the tri-stack, and had to come
Man.
over here.
Yes.
That's funny.
But it was okay because I didn't have to move it. The roadies did it, and I stayed on their good side.
Yeah.
I did everything to help them that I could so that they wouldn't feel like, oh, he's abusing.
Bro, I couldn't imagine having to bring 6, 7 keyboards and having to set all that
said all of that
for a 30-minute set.
So can you imagine the sound management? I mean, the line management for all of
I
that?
look at people when they try to tell me bring two boards. I'm like,
For what?
right.
Cause now in kind of to Lou's point, the way everything has changed, like I can put all 6 of those keyboards in one board in one computer and about 30 more keyboards.
Exactly. Yes.
You know. So, so like he was saying, like what have you seen as far as the difference between the changes in, you know, the industry when you first started versus now?
Considerable changes. The attitudes of the lyrical content, the presentation of yourself on stage. When I began, you had to be dressed to the nines. You had to come out sharp. Every crease, everything on spot, on time. And then I started playing country and found out a lot of times it was that dirt road mentality of I just climbed out from under the car. I've been working on it all day.
all the live long day.
Yes, yeah, but it's the mindset. That's not. I wouldn't say that's the genre. I think that's overall. You've got the quality of writing. That doesn't mean that there aren't good songs, there's not good material out now. It's just that it had more of an appeal to your heart, to your soul. That's why that's still so popular today. So it's between those things, the people are the same. It's just the methodology at which everything is done. I think that's about the only real difference.
What about the business?
Business has been hard.
Have you seen any type of change in the business from then to now?
Back in the day, it was more in your face.
Okay.
Believe it or not, a record label, I won't call any names, I'll get you anywhere you want. If you take 3 of those musicians out and put 3 of these musicians in,
I get what you're saying.
not realizing they're changing your sound.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But we want you to do this in order to do that. That happened. Wanting you to be mules. I mean, there were some of the things I just won't dare mention, but it was just, there were some times when I really said that I'm ready to give up the business, but I loved it too much. And so I learned how to fly under the radar. Keep your eyes open, and you find yourself never getting into the majority of times that problems, where I see a lot of other guys who come in and just walk right into the trap, even though you try to tell them, but they know better.
Yeah.
So it's like that now, but I would say that a lot of the musicians now have a better situation of recognizing things simply because of social media.
Yeah.
You can see things on social media before you actually get involved in it.
Right. Right.
Yep.
When I first started playing, I was fascinated by that organ. How is he doing this? How is he getting all those different sounds? And so back in the day, you'd rush up as soon as you're at the church. The guy gets up and he shoves all the drawbars in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
that
got
used
to
be the
keep
thing.
my
Yep.
sound
Yeah.
to myself.
Yeah.
And so it was hard. Nowadays, just turn on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm also curious because you come from a generation of entertainers. Back, I don't want to say back in your day, but y'all just really knew how to get on stage and entertain, which is why like that era of music is like one of my favorite eras. Like it's like you barely, depending on the genre, but for the most part, you barely saw anybody sitting down. Like the only person that was sitting down was the drummer, probably. Now you have a situation where you have a lot of great musicians, like and these musicians can play anything, everything, but it's like sometimes the music sounds good, but they just really boring to watch.
It's the same thing that we used to say coming up. If I wanted to hear the music like that, I can buy the record. I'm coming to the gig to hear you, to see you, to watch you. I want to see that show.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's funny how you have youngsters who think that I've got to get up and on top of the bar, up on top of the tables, running around. That makes me an entertainer. No, not at all. Entertaining is connecting to the audience. But
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Lou, what you got?
yes.
Yeah. So, do you have a gig or an artist per se that you like hated or you wish you would never done?
Next question.
I ain't even get it now. I've been following that trap.
I still have contractual obligations.
we ain't finna do this.
That was smooth.
He said, nah, we ain't gonna do it. Why do they call you Rev?
Well, it's a wonder. When I first started playing blues, it was Deacon,
Oh, okay.
and somehow it graduated to
You
that.
graduated to Rev.
So
you gonna be Bishop next year.
I wouldn't be surprised. But the thing is, people have actually come up to me at the end of the set, which church do you pastor? And I have to tell them, no, I am not an ordained minister.
I ain't gonna lie, it's all over you.
Yeah, but it's your dialect. It's how
Yeah.
you talk. It's your you
I
talk
would've
like you
never
about
known.
to you talk like you about to give a real good text.
Oh, don't get me started.
You got to start humming when he walks.
You just talk like that. That typical preacher. Like
Well, see, that started with my mom when I was a kid, simply because she said, you will not have that Southern accent in your young life, and if you go north, it can impede you on different things. So she said, none. Made us, my brother, my sister, we had to be direct.
really.
Yeah, and
okay.
it wasn't until the last maybe 20 years I began to pick up the Southern accent.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so all of that was more so just by design, just so you wouldn't be looked at as like a country bumpkin. Or anything
Exactly.
like that. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because there was a different time period during that day,
Yeah, I understand.
and I can't tell you about these things on camera, but
Understood.
but yeah.
Understood.
Speaking of that time period, can you tell us one barrier, maybe one or two barriers that you faced back then being a musician?
Truthfully, color was a barrier for a lot of people. You can't have this because you don't. I was told the audience isn't ready for me yet.
Wow.
Even though I have the chops and I did everything better than anyone else, the audience wasn't ready for me.
Wow.
And so, yeah, I ran across that quite a bit.
How did it make you feel though?
Angry,
Really?
but I had to learn to overlook their problems. The reason why it was felt like that, it wasn't the audience, it was mostly those individuals who were in power. They told me that I can't hire you simply because you don't look the part. And of course, the first thing I thought about was Charlie Daniels. I mean, not Charlie Daniels, but Charlie Pride. The way he was introduced, they didn't even put his picture on the album.
Right.
And so when he walked into the venue,
Yeah.
there was a shock of their lives.
Yeah.
Once they found out you're okay or you're not as bad as I was told you could be, you know.
Right.
And it turned out very well, and I was accepted once they saw that I knew what I was doing. So all I can say now is that I'm glad that I actually had the opportunity to see the bad, which makes me appreciate the good that much more.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good. What was that first gig that you got that made you feel like, oh man, I'm in this now. I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those. I'm that dude. What was that first gig call that you got that made you feel that way?
Wow. 1978.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was with a band called Merging Traffic. It was the Solid Gold Review. It was basically 3 acts in one, and we toured all over from. We had depending upon what we needed at the time, it could be anywhere from 8 to 14 members.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
What kind of band was that?
it was a funk band, smooth R&B,
Okay.
and jazz, because the jazz guy was the ex-first chair for Ray Charles,
Okay.
Theodore Arthur. Then we had Ray Anthony Crumley
Okay.
as the crooner. He was the first guy at the time that I saw would come from the back
Crooner
of the vendor.
Crooner for my younger folks that sing or sing. That's croon. Anyway, go ahead.
Get my cane.
What's a crooner? Pause. But nah, that's cool. And
Sound like a good time.
it sounds
Yeah,
like good.
very much. Very much.
Did you ever get to record your own music?
Yes.
You got
Okay.
I did for a while, but it got to the point I was so busy with everyone else's. I put mine on the back burner.
Yeah.
Like I still have tons of material that's unrecorded,
really?
that's sitting there.
What we waiting
Short
on?
up. Now you sounding like Neil.
No, that's my dog. That's my dude right there. Yeah.
She's like, why don't you start your own band? I said, I've been there, done that. And
Man.
That's a lot. Trust me.
It's a babysitting job.
Yeah. Yeah,
With grown
man.
people.
I
So,
rather just deal with me, myself, and I individual because
yes.
Do you prefer on stage or in the studio?
Both equally well. I started out initially as a studio rat. I would stay there for days, leave long enough to go bathe and come back and start.
Right.
Yeah, back in the day, everything was strictly analog. The first piano, Boisendorfer, the first one I ever played on, and everything was just so organic.
Yeah.
And it had that grit to it. And then the digital age came, and everybody thought, man, this is perfect. Everything is super clean. So what do we do now? Everyone wants that analog.
Yeah.
That's converted to digital.
Yeah.
Everybody want that old sound, but that's cool.
Yes. So when you first moved to Dallas, so like far as getting gigs, was there a certain strategy that you went by, like when you first trying to get work, or was you already you was pretty much adult when you was?
Oh yes, it was trial by error. It was just exposing yourself, going there, introducing yourself, trying to get your name out.
Yeah.
Played any and everything. You didn't care if it was a bad gig, as long as they were paying, and you could get up there and they get a chance to hear you. You would make a name for yourself, and all of a sudden, boom, it starts rolling. I was blessed that it actually came in. Oh, Louis, yeah. Oh, I heard of you. I remember you. Didn't you used to tour with? Yeah, come on. That's the way that went. That helped a lot.
Yeah.
But in the very beginning, when I first moved up here, I discovered the click.
Okay.
We know what that means.
I was about to say.
So let's.
Can you please expound?
Yeah, let's unpack that. So what year is this?
This was 78.
So in 78, we still
The JBs.
So in 78, we still dealing with the whole cliquish conversation and stuff like that. Did that affect you a lot, any or? Because this a lot of people get mad at me for what I'm about to say, but me personally, now do I acknowledge that people do have their cliques and stuff like that? Yes, I do. But I feel like the only people who complain about it are the people who aren't doing anything.
Thank you.
That's my. It's like if you got something going on, I'm not worried about this group of people over here. Now I might be interested in what that group of people got going on. Yo, okay, cool. Introduce myself, network, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, my end all be all isn't going to be based on whether this group of people like me or not.
So you just said it right there. If you find your way in, do it your way, make it yours.
Yeah.
You don't have any problem.
If anything, they're going to want to gravitate to you.
Exactly.
That's just how I feel about it. So it's like I get the click conversation, but I don't feel sorry for people that say
it is what you make it.
Yeah, exactly.
And so what you make it too.
I can't get in because they cliquish. No, you just not. And then I think a lot of people confuse cliques with I'll use the word reliability.
Yes.
I have a certain group of people that I call for certain. They found them. I found them trustworthy. They come on time. They learn the music. I know that they can play. I know what they're capable of. I know that they don't come with any extra baggage. They don't come with drama. They baby mama not gonna pull up to the gig and try to knock stuff over. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus help us.
Yeah. So which I've seen all of this in person. I'm sure you have too.
Oh yes.
Playing bust windows out your car. And
you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff.
Yes.
So it's like. Yo, I have this group of people that are dependable and I can rely on, and that's just my go-to call. It's not that I'm willfully. Now there are people that gatekeep and willfully try to shun you out, be it for jealousy or whatever the case may be. They don't want you to take their spot. But at the end of the day, I feel like the whole clique conversation is simply based off people that's not really doing anything themselves or can't.
Right. You have people who want to take what you have.
Yeah, right.
That's
what you've already built. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like this one country band I was with where the lead singer, he didn't have that understanding mate. She didn't like that. Oh, she's looking at him too hard, and so a fight would start.
Oh man!
Next thing you know, it would spill up on the stage.
Oh wow!
And it was really ridiculous, all because of not understanding. This is my job.
Yeah.
This is not about me trying to do this, or it's about me trying to perform, do my work, go home.
Yeah.
I'm going home with you.
Right.
Just let it go.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the point, right? They're gonna look. They're gonna, whatever. They're gonna look. They're gonna talk. The older I get, I do realize that there has to be a balance in, like, it's like if you have a mate, I would feel that there's a responsibility that you have too with that, right? It's like, yeah,
true.
You can come talk to me, but it's like we know we know how much you're allowing too.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like there's a certain amount that, you know, okay, yeah, hug, a little church hug, and you know, all of that is cool, but it's like, you know, it can get to a point to where it's like, okay, you're allowing that person to do a little bit too much. And I think if you're going to have a partner, especially being in this industry, you know, we need you to be understanding and trusting. We need all of that from you, but at the same time, that don't mean you're able to do too much and then try to call it networking. You know what I'm saying?
No touching and agreeing.
Right.
Then it becomes you get your neck work.
You know. So that's just a little.
That's a great way to put it, because we've all experienced that one way,
for sure,
one form or fashion. I learned to just say no.
Yeah.
I've learned to keep distance between certain people that
absolutely
they look like they're trying to get past that point.
And that's just wisdom.
You get piano lessons.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You get private lessons.
That was when I stopped teaching. It really was beginning to get bad, because first I had them coming to little studio. Then I said, well, look, I'll just come to you. And I saw that was a problem.
Oh yeah.
And so
off at the studio.
And back in the day, you know, it was easier just to, when you were first beginning, go to them. They didn't have a piano. You just brought your electronic in there and you set it up. But it's not worth it in the long run.
Yeah. I would imagine that. I was like, man, you shouldn't have that on. This is a lesson.
No, you should have something on.
Like, man, I'm not here for all that. Lou, what you got?
Man, I go to the bathroom, man.
Understood.
So,
Or you on your own, bro.
Yo, you need to make sure your bowels are.
Oh yeah, man. Always, man.
I understand. Well, hey man, look, DFW Shed Sessions.
You ain't got nothing in your eye?
No, I'm good. My eyes are great.
His eyes have been on point. You feel me?
My guys are lit.
I'm so proud of you.
But listen, DFW Shed Sessions, we thank y'all so much for y'all support. We have the Reverend Louis Fluellen
Yes, sir.
sitting down chopping it up with us, giving us some wisdom. We're going to take a real short break real quick. We'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Yeah.
It's been a great night.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, we got the Rev, Louis Fluellen in the building.
You better say that name right.
Hey man, we gonna
come on, man.
We gonna get it right. Let's get it right.
Get it right, get it tight.
Yeah, so let's get to the social media plugs. First of all, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, DFW Shed Sessions, and follow us on IG and TikTok, DFW_Shed Sessions, and you guys could follow us on Facebook, DFW Shed Sessions. So Professor Mel Will, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media platforms under Professor Mel Will. That is Professor Mel Will. And
my good brother J Ell Groove.
Yes,
where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Facebook, J Ell Groove, Instagram, who is J Ell Groove. If you want to dabble in one of my many conglomerates, you can find me at Another Groove Project. On Facebook and Instagram, we do photography, videography, marketing, consulting.
y'all do a lot.
Fifth level merch is going to be here. It is here, and it
what
is
about that shirt?
Always, I am definitely talking about the merch. You just rushing everybody tonight, ain't you?
I just like that shirt.
Understood. Hey man, we got the Funky Couture definitely in the building. So if you want to dabble in some of that, please get at me. Yeah, and that's where we at.
Beautiful.
Was that for Mardi Gras? That shirt?
It's year round. You can wear it whenever you want to wear it, and not just for Mardi Gras. Jeez.
Oh yeah, boy.
Mardi Gras has passed, and it's year round.
It's year round. It's nice.
I can't stand this church.
I'm tired of this church.
You doing your own.
I'm doing my own tonight. Oh my God.
Your own sound bites.
That's funny. Lou, what about you? Where can we find you?
Oh, who me?
Yeah,
yeah. So y'all can find me on TikTok, Lou Paul Beats. Y'all can find me on IG, Lou Paul Beats, and also I do have music out and available on all streaming platforms. Some nice, cool instrumental hip hop music.
He got that background music.
Just put in Lou Paul Beats, and it should come right on up.
The kind that you rub on your
baby oil.
Yeah, man.
and you be glistering. It's
Hey,
the
now,
kind with the glitter.
I don't have Diddy music now. I'm gonna set my disclaimer. I don't have Diddy music.
We don't do Diddy music.
Yeah, we don't do Diddy. Do it now.
Don't mind us on this part where he go off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
So don't mind us. Respect your elders, Professor Mill.
I ain't.
Jeez.
My my virgin ears.
So speaking to the the Rev, Louis Fluellen. So where can we find you on social media?
Facebook, Louis Fluellen Jr.
Okay.
And it'll take you right to me.
All right.
Cool.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple, simple and plain.
Yes, sir.
That's
so
beautiful.
Yeah. So we at the segments, right?
Man, listen.
Hitting these segments.
We've been having a really good conversation right now, but we want to deep dive and get to know you just a little bit more. So we do these recurrent segments on our show just to get to know you a little bit more. So we have a couple of them. The first one that we do, we call this one our top 5. Now, they don't necessarily have to be in any particular order. It's just whatever, you feel like doing. So I'm going to ask you, what are your top 5 Dallas venues that you enjoy playing at?
I prefer smaller venues simply because it's more intimate.
Okay.
So I'd have to go with the Balcony Club.
Okay. Yeah.
I won't call it that, but I like the GOAT simply because of the reception that you get behind from people. It's very inclusive. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed everything about, I believe it's Revelers Hall.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Except the parking situation.
Oh, bruh. Yeah. The parking is rough.
Yeah,
but I love Revelers Hall. And absolutely love the Kessler.
Oh, okay.
Kessler, yeah,
That's one of my
that's one of my favorite stages too.
And
You got one more.
I think Arthur's Steakhouse.
Okay.
I absolutely love playing there.
I don't think I've been there before. Okay. Arthur Steakhouse. Who do you normally play there with?
Cheap, fast, and easy.
Okay. That's the name of the band.
Oh,
Cheap,
okay.
Fast, and Easy. Story of my life. Okay, cool. Cheap, fast, and easy.
Playing basic rock, pop stuff, like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So we got that out the way. That was the top 5. So this next one that we have, we call this one Playing in the Wrong Key. And you being a keyboard player, musician, melodic musician, I know you understand what playing in the wrong key is. It's just not right. It's wrong.
Not at all.
It's not cool. So, but this is pertaining to what grinds your gears, your pet peeves and stuff like that within the industry. So what's playing in the wrong key for Louis Fluellen Jr.?
Not having all of your I's dotted and your T's crossed.
Okay. Unpack
Give
that.
me the information I need
Thank
before
you.
we get there.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. One of my biggest pet peeves or playing in the wrong key for me
Yeah.
is a random text message. Hey, you busy on the 14th? I'm always busy. What you mean?
Yeah.
Yo, we at so-and-so on the 14th. Can you play it? maybe I can, maybe I can't. You
Yes.
wanna
Man.
my requirements for accepting a gig. I need 4 basic things. You can give me everything else afterwards: time, date, location, pay.
Exactly.
I need those things to come in the initial message.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if that's not in there, I'm going to be reluctant to. Can I ask a real quick question before we go
Sure.
to? Were people always reluctant to discuss the pay of a
Man,
gig?
bruh.
All the time.
I don't understand. I don't understand what the thing like. Why talking about pay is taboo? They'll say everything else. All right, well, what's the pay? The pay. I mean, bro. And then they'll be like, you gonna get paid? Okay, no. What's the pay? How much is it?
This is a good example of being in a time frame that's different. When I was coming up, someone asked, hey, I have a gig. Can you do it? You said yes. You didn't even worry about getting paid because you knew you would be taken care of. Nowadays, it's the exact opposite. Whereas, can you? Well, how much? That's the question. It quickly evolves to it. If you don't entice the person with all the information, they're going to say no and put out a bad vibe about you.
Yeah.
So if you don't do the right thing, you'll end up having to hire less qualified people.
Absolutely.
Because no one's going to trust you.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, it's,
Because why is the I look at it like this: if you work a 9 to 5, if you've ever worked a 9 to 5, you go in the interview, do a good interview, boom, you're hired. Yeah, okay, cool. They talk about what time you're supposed to be in, what day you start working. You know the location of where you're supposed to work, and you know your pay or your salary or what you get. You know all of that stuff when you go work for work at a 9 to 5 or whatever. I feel like it should be the same thing on a gig. I should know where I'm supposed to be. I should know what time I'm supposed to be there. I should know exactly what I'm doing, and I should know how much I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
man, it's,
I feel like that's a very simple concept.
man, it's this drummer I've been knowing for years. He texts me all the time, everything. But then I have to ask him, Nick, excuse me.
Oh man.
And then I have to always ask him about how much is the pay, and it's like he goes around the bush every single time about. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I hate it, man. Like, well, I like Luke. I like new season Luke.
Yeah.
I like this.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta let loose and let stuff at you.
Because what I'm saying,
let God.
and the thing, and kind of going back to what you were saying, it's it builds a certain amount of trust. Now, if you're telling me that let's say for example, Nate shout out to Nate Seafood.
Yes.
Nate Seafood on the fourth Sunday, whatever. I know what the pay is for that. You know, I know what the deal is for that. Now, if something has changed, I need you to let me know. Don't let me know the day of.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let me show up and I'm expecting what I've been getting, and then you hit me with something different, and now I say, it changed. No, don't wait till the end. But you have certain gigs where you already know. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I would still prefer that you give me the info. All the information, but I just don't understand what it is about band leaders. A lot of band leaders and stuff. Because I look at it like this: before you was a band leader, you were a regular musician. You wanted that info too. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to know how much you got paid. You wanted to know how much the gig was paying. Am I getting tips? Am I not getting? I played with bands where, because I was in the country scene too. There's one country band I was playing for, and one of the best paying bands I ever played with. But his thing was, I take the tips. I take all the tips. Cool. Well, the thing about that is, at least you let me know that up front, and at that point, you give me the choice to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, so, all right, cool. So that's your stipulation. This is the pay. This all that. I take tips. Or I've been in situations where As a band leader, I would say, okay, this is the pay, this is whatever. Now, sometimes as a band leader, you have to take a L to make sure everybody else is taken care of. So what I would do is I would be like, okay, everybody get paid. I will take the tips up to the point of the base pay. Then everybody split everything else. Yes. I've done that before.
Yes.
I've done different things before, but at the end of the day, everybody know what's going on.
Yeah.
Before gig day.
But see, that's the problem. You've got people who are trying to regress back to Chitlin circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Chitlin circuit mentality.
I'm sorry I didn't make the money I thought I was going to make, so I can't pay you. That's not my problem.
No, yeah, it's not my problem. Yeah. But in Chitlin circuit days, they also used to run up in the manager's office too.
Yes.
they used to run up. Yeah. They used to run up in there. I bet. So we got to move on though.
Okay.
All right. So this other segment, we call this one Gig Tales. Okay. So good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. What is that one gig experience that you had that you can talk about? I know you got a lot of them, so I'll give you some time.
Country scene.
Okay. Circa 1972.
This one gentleman that I played with, one thing I liked about him was that he read the crowd. He didn't give you a set list. This is what we're going to do each time. He'd watch the way it was going and write accordingly the next group of songs. And that band was known as a nightmare for DJs because played everything current right down the line. He was one of those guys, if you played it, you have to play it like the record. You have to duplicate everything. Even to the 16th note pattern, whatever, it has to be duplicated.
Oh, wow.
It was an iron hand, but it was great rewards out of that. But anyway, it was this thing, I'm up there copying the set list down for the second set, and I hear, hey, such and such and such and such. Hey, such and such, don't you hear me talking to you? Such and such and such and such. Now look, boy. And I went,
Boy.
It got to the point where I just had to say, sir, I would love to carry on a great conversation with you if you so choose. But if you continue with this matter, you'll have to leave. He looked at me and I became the... Yeah. And it just got to the point where I just had to call the bouncer. They got him out. But that was the one thing that sticks in my mind most because of it was nothing but alcohol releasing his inhibitions. And he said what he wanted to say. And I have a big heart. I have a forgiving heart. I can forgive you, but don't keep throwing the same thing in my face all the time. So it's... there was a lot of that, but that went in any venue. Anywhere I went, like the one place I wanted to go, I never could go because I didn't have the time. Caravan of Dreams. I heard they had similar circumstances there as well. So, but anyway, I digress. I can go on and on. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. That's funny because word on the street is you actually used to be you actually used to dabble in the martial arts and stuff. See, we do our research on DFW Shed Sessions. You used to dabble in the martial arts, and you was actually you was actually that dude when it came to hands.
One time.
Oh, okay.
You was that dude when it came to hands and stuff like that.
Try Jesus, not me.
You was that dude but I also know when it comes to like the martial arts and stuff like that, those are actually some of your more disciplined. And and I know in being in the industry, we get a lot of that, those the drunk crowds, the hecklers and stuff like that, and we have to have a certain amount of discipline. Was that was it ever a time? I'm sure we passed the statute of limitations, but was there ever a time that you had to put some of those skills to use?
Yes.
Understood.
Unfortunately, it was a necessity.
Okay.
Everything from total misunderstandings boyfriends/husbands misinterpreted you catching a lady's tripping down the stairs, just
wow.
trying to help, get your hands off my woman type situations.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's just ridiculous things.
If you was here, I would anyway.
Just let it fall.
Yeah, next time I just let her fall. Right on. But anyway, all right. So next up, that was Gig Tales. Next up, I want to say this. You were told that you were coming here for an interview, and that is true. We did not lie to you. However, that is not the only reason we wanted to bring you here. We wanted to take a second to give you your flowers. Okay. I want to say I met you maybe about 7 years ago. 6-7 years ago, you know, in the blues scene here in Dallas. Nothing but love, nothing but being genuine, nothing but being an earnest person. You, between you and your wife, you've always loved on me, giving me, you know, good word of advice, good words of encouragement, the care that you always like. I've done fairly well. I've done fairly well at showing up to gigs, you know, early when I'm supposed to. It'll still be an hour. It'll still be an hour till, you know, to the gig. But if I'm not there at a certain time, I'm getting a phone call. Hey, Groove, you normally here before me. What's going on? You know, little stuff like that. Watch how respected he is. Watching how he moves, how he handles himself in certain situations and stuff like that. And then I will put all that before even the talent. Then you have the talent. You have this utter badass that's coming in here day in, day out. You know what I'm saying, doing his thing, and this is why he always getting calls. And so for me, I just want to say I respect you to the utmost, you and your beautiful wife. You guys have done an amazing job. I really appreciate everything that you've imparted into me. I appreciate how you move, how you carry yourself. I appreciate your talent. When you talk, I listen. When you talk, other people listen. You are highly respected in our industry. And I just want to say we love you and we appreciate you. Y'all make some noise for Uncle Lou.
Only one thing to say to that.
You know,
but seriously, thank you.
No problem. You deserve to be appreciated. You deserve to be appreciated. A lot of times people look at us as just artists or just musicians, and they forget that we're humans too. And sometimes a simple thank you can go a long way.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like, yeah, we're coming to do a job or whatever, but sometimes it's simple. Yo, thank you for taking the time to go over your music. Thank you for taking the time to be here on time. Thank you for stuff. Thank you for taking the time to be prepared and you know, stuff like that. And with the way a lot of stuff is going on, it's becoming a rarity to find that musician that ain't coming with that. Like, it's always something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you got certain people out here. It's like, yeah, they talented, yeah, they this, they that, but it's like with them, it's always something.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always something. And you know, even at your age, you there, and we see them all the time. You know, you got cats at your age, they ain't done nothing, still divas.
Yes.
They like the best that they've done is they was really good in the garage band era. You know,
I'm David Ruffin.
They might have opened up for Leonard Skinner one time, one time, and they think and just the fact that you've accomplished everything that you've accomplished, and you still have this sense of, you know.
Wow, thank you, sir.
I love that about you. I love that about you. So we want you to keep going. We want more things out of you. We want some of that music that's been buried.
Mm-hmm.
We want all of that. We want some of your legacy to be
That
around.
mean I have to call you to
Let's
help
do
me
it.
support it, get it going.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yes,
We
sir.
got it. I got one more question for you.
Sure.
I got one more question for you. And I think this will probably help somebody else later on down the line that sees this. I want you to imagine a younger version of Louis Fluellen. You know, whatever he was doing back when he was a teenager or whatever, or you know, coming up in the scenes or coming up in the ranks. What advice would you give a young Louis?
Don't be so headstrong. Listen, listen, listen. The more you soak up, the better it'll be for you on the tail end side of it.
Yeah.
Find someone you can trust. That's the most difficult part. Find someone who can be as a tutor for you. They can't get rid of everything. They can't make it smooth as glass, but find someone who can point you in the right direction, someone you respect. Half the battle is right there. If you can keep your side of the deal straight, they'll point you in the right direction. There was this musician I toured with that took me under his wing and just kept talking, and I'm going, why is this everywhere I go? This guy's right here. And then that light bulb popped on. He was grooming me, and I didn't even realize it. But I was so young, I didn't appreciate it. But now I know. Just listen.
Yeah.
That'll carry you a long way. Yeah,
So you give him that advice, my bad, Lou. You give him that advice. What, knowing who that young version of Louis was, what would his response be to you?
in the beginning, he would listen, but he was one of those, I'm from Missouri, you got to show me.
Show me, stay.
I was headstrong.
Yeah.
And so I knocked my head against the wall a lot when I didn't have to because I didn't listen. I quickly learned. So that young person, that young version of myself, he actually learned through the school of hard knocks.
Okay.
But he's the better person for it now because of that.
Yeah.
I think I would be happy with the advice that I would have given myself for that time period. I had to learn it the hard way. I've learned it, but not then.
Yeah. Understood. Okay. Well, Lou, what you got?
Yeah, so I know you said your top 5 was one of your spots was the Balcony Club. And you know at the Balcony Club in that room they have all the pictures of musicians. I was curious if they have a picture of yourself, because it definitely, if it's not, it definitely should be up there.
Well, thank you. But when I came, the person who did all of those portraits is no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
So they can't replace anything.
Yeah.
They ended up initially just taking them all down.
Oh, they did?
Oh, they not up there no more?
They took them all down. They're stacked on the side. You still have access to them, but they redecorated everything. I have a feeling they're going to eventually go back up on the wall in the VIP room. They just haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because have you been to the balcony lately?
It's been a while. It's been some months.
They moved the stage. They like
PA, everything.
Oh,
they
okay.
moved everything. Like they've totally redid. Like the bar is still where the bar is at, but as far as the rest of it, all of that stuff is totally redecorated.
The booths.
Oh, okay.
That were
The
there,
booth, the
all
booths, they
those
not there
gone.
no more.
Okay.
All this, like they put the stage like, cause you know how the stage was like long on the wall. Now they moved it like so it's like in the corner. Now it feels a little bit smaller, but not really, but kind of.
Oh, okay.
Because the old stage it was just long, so everybody was just in a line.
Yeah.
Now everybody is like, you know, just
Oh,
in the
okay.
corner. Yeah. So
So that wall, when I first got there and I started seeing all the people there, and I was like, wow, who was this cat? And I know this guy.
Yeah.
And it went along.
Bobby up there. Who else?
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucky.
Lenny.
Lenny,
Lenny up there. Yeah.
Oh, Lenny definitely deserved to be up there.
Speaking of Lenny, that's who else we need to.
We need to get Lenny
We
up
got
here,
Lenny on the
man.
couch. He already came up to me. Hey man, you gonna get me on the podcast,
Man,
Doc?
listen,
You coming? Trust me.
if you could give us a suggestion, who was somebody or a couple people you want to see on this podcast?
I would seriously say Zach Harmon.
Okay.
He would be very good, very informative.
Okay.
Because you're talking about some stories.
Yeah.
He's the one to go to.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I can't see that.
That's the one I
We're
want.
gonna get us canceled. That's gonna get us canceled.
That's the one I want.
I'll tell you about that person off the.
I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. Cool. Well, with that being said, I think it's about that time, ain't it, Lou?
Yes, sir.
Well, listen, DFW Shed Sessions. We got Mr. Louis Fluellen. Appreciate you so much. One of the places I do know you gig, you're at Nate's every fourth Sunday. Mm-hmm. You're at Nate's every fourth Sunday. What else do you have on the regular?
Bartonville.
Bartonville.
Yeah,
okay.
that's a great venue. The food is 5-star plus.
Okay.
Okay. Agree to disagree. it was about a solid 3.5 last time I was.
That's his perspective.
We can both have our perspectives. But then again, you know what? I gigged there too. So yeah, it was 5-star. 5-star. Yeah, you right. I got you. 5-star. Yes.
His eyes open wide.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Best food ever. Got you.
Teach him,
Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm steady learning. From him. But we looking forward to seeing more of you. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, Nell.
Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Nell, for letting us borrow him for a little bit.
Thank you, Auntie.
We appreciate you. Again, DFW Shed Sessions. Thank y'all. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You got Lou Paul Beats in the building, Professor Mel Will, myself, J Ell Groove, our guest, the Reverend Louis Fluellen, and we gonna go ahead and call this one a night. Thank y'all so much. And remember, it ain't gonna suck itself. We'll see y'all later. Peace.